March the 10th, 2023. Guys, very quick update on the situation in California. Actually, there's two things going on there. The main thing is the storm right now, and they're saying that it slams California with torrential rain, strong winds, and heavy snow. Wind gusts of over 100 miles per hour were reported in the high elevations of the state on Friday, as heavy rain and additional snow from a vigorous atmospheric river threatened to cause flooding, mudslides, and avalanches. And what's happened 1 hour ago, these are updates, and you can go to AccuWeather.com and get these updates. It will be linked probably on the front page, all of this. It says hundreds ordered to evacuate amid flash flood emergency. An evacuation order was issued for areas of Kernville, River Kern, California, late Friday morning due to rising water levels of the Kern River amid a flash flood emergency. The towns are located in the southern Sierra Nevada near the Sequoia National Forest and were included in a flash flood emergency that also covered Lake Isabella, Woodford Heights until 1:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a life-threatening situation. Seek higher ground now. That's what we've been concerned about. It says the National Weather Service warned over 5,200 people reside in the covered area. They are among the more than 9,400 residents who have been ordered to evacuate their homes due to the flooding across the state. This is according to Nancy Ward, Director of the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. Now, the administration in D.C. has declared an emergency and opened up some federal funding. If you ask me, they should have done it when the snow hit, and you'd had a lot more people in there, a lot more resources. But either way, now that's set up, guys, so that's good news. What they're saying about that, California would now be able to tap into federal resources to deal with the flooding, landslides, and severe weather across the state. On Friday morning, the White House announced that Joe approved an emergency declaration for the state due to the ongoing storms. FEMA is authorized to identify, mobilize, and provide at its discretion equipment and resources necessary to alleviate the impacts of the emergency. The White House said in the statement, the announcement comes one day after California Governor Gavin Newsom submitted a request for a presidential emergency declaration due to the severe storms impacting most of the state. So, guys, get in touch with anybody you know in these areas. Make sure they have a way in and out or whatever they need. Try to find out. You may not can get to them. It may be too late. But at least try to stay in touch with them and do what you can do. Also, in the banking sector, guys, we were talking about SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, right, as it was dropping. But today, the feds, or the regulators, banking regulators, which are feds, stepped in and shut the bank. Took it over this afternoon. No one can withdraw anything at all. And there's panic across the banking sector now. What they're saying is if you have FDIC insurance, federal deposit, that you're covered up to $250,000, and they're going to try to be reopened Monday. But it will not be the bankers that you know, because they are now shut out of the system. What the feds said they're doing is to come in, seize the assets, I guess, so they remain intact. But remember, we are definitely in not a bailout situation anymore, but a bail-in situation. So there's folks that cannot get their money out. There's big businesses now that are not making payroll. This is moving into J.P. Morgan, Bank of America, and others are feeling this. Now, I'm going to end that here because I want to get this video up. For some reason, a 10-minute video is taking 30 to 45 minutes now to upload. So let's get this up. We're watching this, guys. You, again, get in touch with your friends and family that are in that area. They may be, it may be whiteout conditions, especially in higher elevations when you're talking about 100-mile-per-hour winds. Maybe they've got a lot of those passes shut down so that people can't get stranded there. But check on them. We're watching it. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.